What is up, everyone? Welcome to today's reaction video, and today's reaction is the second video in my Christmas season of reactions. It is also the winner of this week's Patreon poll for Pentatonix Christmas songs, which is Mary, Did You Know? I don't personally think I know this one. I know a lot of Christmas carols, a lot of Christmas songs. I don't know this one. So, I'm keen to get into it, not only for that reason, but also because it is Pentatonix's third most popular song on their whole channel. Pentatonix kind of have already, if not, they're on the track if they haven't already established themselves as pretty much as big of a Christmas name as Mariah Carey and Michael Bublé. Like, when you think of Christmas, you think of those two names because their songs pop into your head. And in the acapella community, Pentatonix is definitely one of the ones out there that's put out the most Christmas songs. I think they've done like at least 2 to 3 albums now of Christmas songs. So the fact that this is the third most popular video on their entire channel when they've covered that many Christmas songs, I can't wait to hear it. We're going to get into it right now. As always, guys, please jump in the link in the description. Give the original video a like, a comment, subscribe to Pentatonix if you haven't already. And we're going to get into this reaction. This is Pentatonix, Mary, Did You Know? All right, I'm already getting slightly older vibes from this one. Not just because I believe I already saw the video. I think it said it was about 9 years old from memory. But on top of that, Avi's in the film clip, and we know Avi has now left the group. He's been replaced, but this was obviously before that happened. So love seeing Avi in a song. I have such a soft spot for his voice and his style since going solo. I love, but Pentatonix songs with him in them are just so I adore them.
Mary, did you know that your baby boy would one day walk on water? Mary, did you know that your baby boy would save our sons and daughters? Did you know that your baby boy...
Come on. Already. I've reacted to Avi's solo stuff enough that I know he can do these deep, gruff vocals, but I know he can also do the pretty vocals. But hearing the two of them together, I always forget as a unit how well all of Pentatonix's voices just worked. And this part here is just so, it's such a clear-cut moment of that because they sound amazing together.
Did you know that your baby boy has come to make you new? This child that you delivered will soon deliver you.
Mary, did you know that your baby boy will give sight to a blind man? Mary, did you know that your baby boy will calm the storm with his hand? Did you know?
I get so frustrated. Not just with Pentatonix, with all these a cappella groups, because they're all it's the same thing with all of them. But you really get a clear-cut bit of it in this song. In this Pentatonix song, it is so clear that each one of them is just completely and totally unfairly talented. And I get so annoyed, not just for how talented they all are, but on top of that, that there are people this level of talented that aren't all over the place. Like, I know they're a huge group. Pentatonix are probably the biggest a cappella group in the world, or at least the best known. But still, they should be, we should be not hearing about, like, and I'm not saying these people aren't talented. I'm not saying that these people aren't talented, but people like Ariana Grande, Nicki Minaj, things like that. Like, I Pentatonix should be as big as them easily, because every single member sounds fantastic and is so talented. And there's 4 of them singing, plus no instruments, because why would they need them? Because the noises coming out of this man's mouth, his beatboxing is just perfect. It's just a lot of people know who Pentatonix are, but the fact that there's anyone who doesn't is just wrong.
Will calm the storm with his hand. Did you know that your baby boy has walked where angels trod? When you kiss your little baby, you kiss the face of God. Did you know?
I'm sorry, I have to take that back there. What Mitch did on the word God there was just butter. Just absolutely gorgeous.
Is the face of God. Did you know? Mary, did you know? Mary, did you know? Mary, did you
The blind will see, the deaf will hear, the dead will live again. The lame will leap, the dumb will speak, the praises of the
Oh, no. Rude. Sir, ma'am. That entire section there was phenomenal, but this,
speak, the praises of the Lamb.
and then they drop everything away. Everything goes to silence that can just reverberate in the empty space where my mind used to be. You blew my mind out the back of my head, and now those notes can just rattle around in there while I try and recover. Also, where they've chosen to film this, the way they've chosen to film this is gorgeous. It's absolutely beautiful. It does kind of give me some kind of like ritual in the forest type vibes, like very, very ritualistic type thing, but it's still stunningly beautiful.
Mary, did you know that your baby boy is Lord of all creation? Mary, did you know that your baby boy would one day rule the nation? Did you
You guys see me do a lot of reactions to voice play, and you know when Lane sings, I get very energetic, because he's meant to be the dumb guy. He's meant to be the noise from the mouth guy and not the singer. And then he sings and it sounds gorgeous, and I thought that Lane was the only one that does that. And then Pentatonic's gonna walk in and be like, you know how Lane sounds good? Listen to this. And this man's going to open his mouth and angels are gonna fly out of it. I get it. I see why this is your most popular video, guys. I get it. I understand. Because what in the heck? They have had everything in this. All they need to do now is like their Daft Punk techno remix moment that they did in a section of this song. They'll have done everything they've ever put on YouTube in one song. Because what even? Please don't do that, by the way. This is perfect the way it is. But I can't fathom everything that's in this song.
would one day rule the
you go from those beautiful notes to then that was my best attempt. That was my best attempt, and it sounded awful. But that. How do you go from like beautiful angelic notes to literal explosions coming out of the man's mouth? Really?
Let your baby boy is heaven's perfect lamb.
That sleeping child you're holding is the great
And then you just end it with that simple, oh my gosh. That was nuts. I'm gonna let this play out because I think there's something at the end of it. We're gonna find out.
Mary,
Maybe not.
did you know that your baby boy would one day walk on water? Mary, did you know?
I can't even begin. Like, honestly, that was bonkers. I'll put it this way, all right? I've said this on the channel before. I'm not a religious person. It's just not who I am. It's just never something that I've resonated with. I have so much respect for people who are, for people that have faith. I have no problem with religious people at all, as long as they use their faith, as long as they never use their faith to try and oppress or belittle other people. I respect your right to religion. But it's just not me. But this song, for me, just transcends all that. It doesn't matter that it's like the story of it may not be something I connect with, but the feeling and the emotion behind it, the way that they performed it. I may not be religious, but I am spiritual, and there was some hella strong spirit in this song. It was gorgeous and such a beautiful expression. They absolutely knocked that out of the park. Might be one of my favorite Pentatonix songs I've heard. Very high up there. I can definitely see why it's one of the most popular videos on their whole channel, because damn, that was insane. Guys, please jump in the link in the description of this video. Go to the original video and give it a like, give it a comment, subscribe to Pentatonix if you haven't already. Also, please give this video a like and a comment, because it helps out my channel so much. And subscribe. The subscribe count's been going crazy lately, and it's meant the absolute world to me. I love seeing the channel grow like it has. So please keep on subscribing if you haven't already. It's a click of a button. Doesn't hurt. Please join us. We always have a ball over here. Also, check me out over on Patreon. Through the month of December, I'm running a whole bunch of Christmas polls for the various reactions I'm doing. I also do weekly TV show reactions. On the same tier as TV show reactions, you also get a weekly extra reaction that is part of the live stream that I film once a month that I don't have space to put on the channel. So those are only going to my Patreons on the $5 tier and my YouTube members to the $7 tier. But if you're over on the Patreon, you get my TV show reactions as well, and you get to vote in the polls, and you get access to the Discord. So join the Patreon. I also do monthly movie reactions. I can't wait to get into some monthly. I can't wait to get into a Christmas movie this month. I do a monthly live stream towards the end of the month, and I do, at the highest tier, you can get a guaranteed reaction here on the channel. So check all of that out. I will see you all in the next reaction video. Have a great day, night, morning, evening, afternoon, whatever time zone you're in, and have a very Merry Christmas. I'll see you next time. Bye.